Hello. Hello this morning. Uh, Hello, people. Yeah, I just got up this morning to weigh in on the tragic incident of the police shooting in Dallas, Texas. Give you a few of my ideas and some solutions maybe we could brainstorm about, try to look into, see if we can do anything at all to discuss the topic around these police shootings to make the situation become better. Because, you know, every so often, every week, every 2 weeks, every month, you know, the next year, you know, it reoccurs, you know, all the time. A young man, unarmed, is killed, murdered by police departments. Now, I'm not here to bash all police officers. You know, of course, you know, even in the hood culture, street life activity, you know, in the thug world, gangs, you know, that's a violent element in society. However, though, there are good people also part of those organizations, those sets. Feel me? So, like, I'm not condemning all the cops. Feel me? But I'm concentrating this topic on the role police officers, on the ones who decide to just shoot people, whether, you know, what color they are. You know, you got some people who grew up in a state of emergency almost. You know, they was going to school and getting their lunch taken from them, being bullied by other children. They come up this way, and a lot of them go into like lifting weights and learning karate, and they try to combat that, and I have no problem with that. But even from a psychological standpoint, you know, therapists will also tell you that a lot of these conditions these psychopaths have does stem from their childhood. So that's one thing we could look at too, to prevent people getting on these police forces with a not too shiny past. You know, check into their childhood, see if they were bullied in school, see if they took karate and why they took karate. You feel me? How many fights they've been into? Where did they grow up? You know, vet these incoming police officers in these academies. You know, do this at the academy level. You know, I mean, before they even fill the application out, they got to go get their training at the academy. Test their butt right then and there. Now, yeah, like I said, we're gonna talk about some solutions to this terrible problem of police shooting unarmed men and women. You know, there's a few incidents of women being murdered by policemen and police women. So, you know, I'm not going to go into naming all the people that's gone, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me put this idea to you. This lady worked a long shift, 14, 15 hours. Supposedly, allegedly, she wasn't on some kind of psychotropic medication. She wasn't under the influence of alcohol or stimulants of any kind. She just worked a long shift, you know, and the occupation she had, being a police officer, of course, is stressful. But consider a construction worker, say a person working on a bridge, you know, the laborer, you know, the wheel bearing the loads of dirt and cement blocks and roping this stuff up on a hoist way up to the bridge. These guys work strenuous, long hours. Muscle aches, tired back, sore knees, groggy when they get off work, sleepy, hungry often. Yet they don't wind up in the wrong apartment house. They don't even wind up on the wrong floor. They go straight home. Now, take for instance, someone that just come from the nightclub. Been turn up Hennessy, down in Goose, feel me? Some rolls, you know, like we used to do. They make it home. They get in their car, drunk as a skunk. And they drive through the neighborhood all the way home, unlock their door, stagger through the house, try to get some water and jump in the bed and fall asleep, wake up the next morning with this banging headache. Think about that. Now, a few solutions I want to pose to y'all is this. You know, like back in 1921, down in Tulsa, that's not too far from Texas. That's the next state over, Oklahoma. We had what was considered Black Wall Street. They had their own politicians, own government structure, plenty of businesses that started from grassroots. They produced all these businesses, you feel me? The white society became jealous and came in there and they called it the Tulsa race riots. But it was a massacre of these people because the Europeans were jealous of the people's progress, and they destroyed them. They tore the city down, destroyed all the businesses. I want to try to say this. Why don't we try to do that again? The Mayflower Compact, that when these Europeans came to America, that's supposedly how they set up their government. They got together on a boat on the Mayflower and made a compact among themselves that they will govern themselves, rule themselves, create the laws and the infrastructure for that government structure, the policies and rules of their society, that this is what this is going to be. And so they formed that then. How about us forming our own political structure? How about us creating our own political system? How about governing ourselves through policies and rules and create the infrastructure to back it up, put people in place to enforce it? We have great men and women of our race in the police departments, combat vets, security forces. Some of them even created their own mercenary teams and businesses that other governments hired them to do the black ops. That would be a form of a enforcement department. Put this together. But hey, a lot of people don't want to break free. For some reason, they're satisfied with this system that we're under, that's ruled by these people that's running around killing other people that looks different from them. I hate to use the word white or black, I really do. But in this case, I say it. Like the media has been saying it. They emphasizing the word a black man, a white woman, cop, officer. Feel me? But that's not the important issue at this point. The important topic, what we need to discuss, is creating our own political organization. From that, developing the structure, the infrastructure, the departments, the agencies surrounding the political structure that we create and compact ourselves to govern and rule ourselves from and through our own organization. That's it. That's one solution. And what we could do right now, however, is I hate the march and stuff like that, these picket signs and stuff, because I don't think that dude does too much good. But what I will say, boycott. Now, y'all remember back in the 60s, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and Jesse Jackson and them, they would go to these businesses, these big corporations, and tell them, hey, put some blacks and employ these blacks in different departments and positions in your job, or else we're going to picket you. Sure enough, and they did. We could boycott some of these places that they derive this money from, this income, this revenue. Boycott them. That hurts them just as much as putting a bullet in them. So that's just a thought. But what could happen? We could just sit down and really discuss it and think about it among ourselves. Feel me? So that's it, brothers and sisters. I must, as I always do, throw it up and extend my holy high five divine principle to you: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. From an honest heart, from a noble mind. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. Peace and love. Peace.